Hello everyone, you are all welcome to lecture number 1173 and today's topic is SOLEUS oxidative metabolism can reduce the diabetic risk or diabetic condition. Today I am going to discuss the research paper which is published just few months ago. It's a very recent paper from Houston, Texas, USA, and this research paper is gaining a lot of global attention. So when I went through the detailed research paper, I found that unless I simplified its medicinal chemistry, the common man will not be in position to understand the meaning of this SOLEUS oxidative metabolism or SOLEUS push out exercise and how they are going to reduce the blood glucose, sugar in our body. It's a very interesting research paper. And first let me discuss the oxidative degradation and oxidative metabolism. In our body, we are taking different type of food for survival, for energy. And these foods are mainly fruit, vegetable, plant product. They are mainly carbohydrate, then animal dairy product. They are mainly protein, mineral and fat. And these are all the main nutrient for our body. So here most of the carbohydrates, when they are broken down, they are hydrolyzed completely, and here oxygen plays very important role, and that is called oxidative degradation. Degradation means breaking down complex molecule of carbohydrate and cellulose into very simple molecules, and then again oxidative metabolism will come. The oxidative metabolism means where all those glucose molecules, the final product of the carbohydrate, is converted in presence of oxygen into chemical energy, and that energy is utilized by our body cells. That's why we are getting the energy. This is the medicinal chemistry in a very simple language. And here these glucose molecules, if they are produced in excess, our liver is there to take care, and our liver will convert it into one type of product that is called glycogen. That glucose is converted into glycogen and it is stored in muscles, in liver, everywhere. So whenever it is needed, that glycogen will release the glucose when there is shortage of energy. That is medicinal chemistry. And here, once we are talking of soleus muscles. Soleus muscles is, I can say, lower portion of your calf muscle, means in our leg. I will show you the photo of this portion. In this portion, the muscles, they play very important role for two things. One, to maintain the sugar, to improve the sugar in blood. Improve means to maintain, to regulate. And secondly, the same calf muscles, they are working as a second heart. One anatomical heart is there, which is in the center of our chest inside, but another heart is there, that is your calf muscle. So that portion I will be discussing in the next lecture. Today I am discussing about the diabetic condition, how this soleus muscle is playing role. these muscles, the calf as well as soleus muscles, they are not containing any stored glycogen. So once any exercise is done, that is toe push out and push in, that is type of exercise, then energy is consumed. In that process of exercise, that is where soleus muscles are stretching and energy is ruled, they get the energy from direct bloodstream. So once lot of energy is used in the process of exercise, the demand of the energy to that local position of two legs, it is coming from all over the body to supply, to meet the demand of more and more glucose to support the exercise. Soleus push out exercise. So this is the main thing in their research paper. It is discussed that it is applicable to every human being, whether anybody who is non-diabetic, normal, or the one who is pre-diabetic, and the third category, senior citizens, mostly those who are declared diabetic patient. So once all these people, everybody, once they are doing this soleus push out exercise, in that case they are consuming lot of free glucose from our bloodstream, and in that case the sugar molecule can be managed very easily. And they have mentioned this, that it is very important for those, especially the senior citizens who are sitting on wheelchair or on chair, or those who cannot walk, because this soleus push out exercise means if you are capable of walking 5,000 to 10,000 steps, is okay. That's why all the endocrinologists, means those doctors who are dealing with diabetic condition, they will diagnose that you must walk. As much as you are walking, it will help to your diabetic condition to bring down your sugar level. The reason is that during walking, your front toe and then your heel up and down, front and then back pushes, that makes your this calf muscle and soleus muscles, they are very much in activities, and they need lot of sugar, glucose molecule to consume the energy, and it is consuming from bloodstream. So it is very, very important for everybody, that is called walking, and those who are young, in the age group of 40 or 50, still we consider them young. The cycling is also one of the best exercise, that is called push out soleus muscle exercise. That will regulate the excess sugar which is present in your bloodstream. Actually here, the medicinal chemistry is like that. Your glucose molecule itself is not harmful. If it is moving in excess in your blood, in the same structure as a glucose, it can be flushed out in your urine. No problem. The only problem comes that once glucose molecule, it stays longer time, always there is excess of glucose. So this glucose will be converted into sorbitol. And this sorbitol, actually it is stereochemistry is involved, C6H12O6. So some hydroxy group will be shifted here and there, and it will become sorbitol. Once this glucose is converted into sorbitol, this sorbitol is is the real danger to our organs, because this sorbitol is more sticky and it is more viscous, and once it will stick to, for example, if it is your normal cell. So once sorbitol will come here, and sorbitol will be concentrated on the upper surface of your cell, and once sorbitol is concentrated on the upper surface of your normal body cell, your that cell is damaged forever. Forever it is damaged, and that damaged cell, if it is reaching to your eyesight, optical nerve side, you may get blindness. If it goes to your any organ like kidney, there is chance of kidney damage, because there is a lot of influx of those damaged cells, and once they stick this sorbitol, because it is sticky, it will stick just like gummy mass, sticky mass. It will never allow cell to do normal function. It will be damaged. And in this way, diabetic people are suffering, and the latest research nowadays is on oxidation also. Actually, this oxygen is playing very important role in our body. Everything is linked to oxygen. If anywhere you are getting pain, inflammation, or lot of problem, first thing you have to check whether blood is reaching to that part or not. If blood is reaching, means oxygen is going there. So there is chance of oxidative metabolism, oxidative degradation, so that your cells will get chemical energy, biological energy. And if there is pain, there is inflammation, there is some other type of, we can say, itching or swelling, it indicates that oxidation is not taking place. Things are not oxidized. Only then problem comes. So I am going to show you soleus muscle and that condition. So here I am showing very clear picture of soleus muscle and how important this muscle is, and by your stretching, push out exercise of your feet can do the stretching frequency, and where lot of glucose in bloodstream will be used, and then it will get the extra glucose or sugar, you can say, from our bloodstream, from our body, and in this way the blood will be having a regulated glucose presence, and it will reduce the diabetic condition in the sugar. So there are all different type of soleus push out exercise, and it is demonstrated here, but my favorite one is for senior citizen who are sitting on chair and just making 90 degree angle, and they can push out forward and backward their feet, and in this way the exercise is done. This is, you can see, best soleus push out exercise, where you can see the heel up and feet is down. So several times when you are sitting on chair, if you are doing up and down your this heel, in this way it will put the pressure and stretching of your soleus muscles, and it will consume lot of energy from that glucose, and since this muscle is not having stores glycogen, so directly from blood it will get, and it will reduce the diabetic condition of blood. So to my understanding and my recommendation, the 90 degree angle of sitting on chair, and this condition is applicable to everybody to do this soleus push out exercise like this. You have seen this very clear picture. You can go and down by sitting. And this exercise I am recommending to those people who are lazy going, easy going, those who are having lazy lifestyle, and that is they cannot change, so that at least when they are sitting, sedentary life, they are sitting, they can do this exercise. And even nowadays jobs are like that where you are sitting sometimes maybe for 10 hours, 12 hours. So even if you are sitting on the chair with 90-degree angle, you can do the exercise by sitting every moment. If you are having flight in aeroplane, you are going from Delhi to New York or Abuja to New York, it may be 20 hours flight, continuous. You do this while you are sitting. While you are seated, you can do it. So there is no reason even to lazy people who are having sedentary lifestyle, they can do it. And everybody can do it. And it is beneficial to everybody just to reduce the free sugar movement in your bloodstream. This is the meaning of this research paper. So I am going to give the reference of that research paper. So I have given here the very recent research publication which is gaining a lot of interest globally, and those who are interested, those who are in deep research in medicinal chemistry or biochemistry or molecular chemistry, organic chemistry, they can go through it and they will get a lot of reference and update. So the research journal is iScience Journal, a potent physiological method to magnify and sustain SOLEUS oxidative metabolism. That is very important word, the SOLEUS oxidative metabolism. Improves require regulation of glucose in blood. Department of Health and Human Performance, University of Houston, Texas, USA. And website I have given here, you can note down, https doi.o.against 1016 then /j isci air 22. So this is a full reference of this research paper. It is available on Google search and everywhere online. It's very interesting research and lot of information is given. Number 2, the soleus muscle is powerful muscle located in the lower region of calf muscle. Actually, here calf muscle and soleus muscle, in my area, I am going to explain in Indian local language, Balrampur Tulsipur, during my childhood. Isko, to my understanding, we used to call पिंडली कहते थे हम लोग, और पिंडली के थोड़ा सा नीचे आप जाएं तो उसको जो उसी से अटैच होता है जो मसल, उसको जो है कहते हैं सोलियस मसल. सो एक्चुअली सोलियस मसल एंड calf muscle together, it is known as spindly, and that is your soleus and calf muscle together. But these soleus and calf muscles, they play very important role, very significant role for two conditions of health. One is diabetic condition, where soleus muscles play a very important role, and as a second heart, we call it second heart, that is your calf muscle. तो हमारे यहाँ बलरामपुर तुलसीपुर में मुझे याद है, हम लोग बचपन में लोग लेटते थे और नाई आता था तो बहुत कायदे से पिनली का पैर दबाता था और मसाज वगैरह करता। दैट वाज द बेस्ट एक्सरसाइज टू रेगुलेट द sugar in our body. So that is, today I can understand after all these latest research publications. So downward, and it plays a critical role in everyday physical activities such as walking, running, cycling, balancing and jumping. So this soleus muscle is, you might have not heard before this lecture, that what is soleus? What is soleus muscle? And only today you know that, oh, it is very important muscle, just below the calf muscle, is attached to that. But it has very specific function. And the very specific function that it helps you in walking. It has very important role in walking and in everyday physical exercise activities also. Running and cycling, balancing and jumping. If your soleus muscles became weak, all these activities will slow down. You are out from the race, from the Olympic. So this is very, very important muscle for all physical activities. Number 3, often soleus muscle overlooked in many exercise or workout routine despite its very important role. Till today, nobody was caring about the soleus muscles except those who are having their own profession as a runner or as an athlete or in football. So the physiotherapists, they understand very well. So they do lot of push-out exercise and soleus exercise. Only there is common man. It's not of our business, but it is our business today. We have to take care of our calf muscle and soleus muscles. Despite its very important role of glucose reduction in bloodstream and in circulation, a soleus muscle push-up target the soleus muscle by placing the feet flat on the ground and sitting with our knee at an angle of 90 degrees. I have already told you all these things and I have showed the photo. This position helps to isolate the soleus muscles during push-up effectively and improves glucose utilization. And once glucose is utilized in the form of energy, the more glucose demand is there from other part of the body. In this way, in other part of the body, glucose level will be reduced. So these 2-3 statistical data I have copied from the research paper. It is given here: soleus, push up and glucose levels. A, if you are doing 60 minutes push up exercise and if you have 206 milligram per decimal liter means 1/10 of a liter, then it will be reduced to 163 mg per dl. B, if you are doing 75 minutes push-up exercise, that is soleus push-up exercise, then it will be reduced from 207 mg per dl to 159, and if it goes to 90 minutes, then it will be reduced from 198 mg per dl to 151 mg per dl. And here let me add one more thing, especially those who are not very lazy or they don't have sedentary lifestyle, lazy going, easy going, they can calculate their step, and every day they can measure, even every moment. If you are moving in your lawn, in your house, anywhere in the lawn, go on counting. Or nowadays some machines are there, some devices, so that how many steps you have gone. So if you are going up to 5,000 to 10,000 steps every day, that is going to help a lot in reduction of sugar in your blood stream. That is because of SOLEUS push-up, and that is the walking. Otherwise, you do this exercise by sitting on the chair with 90 degree. Number 6, to perform a SOLEUS muscle push-up, sit and place your feet flat. Your feet flat. You sit on the chair and you keep your feet like this. Push up, sit and place your flat. Then raise your heel. Your heel you should raise off the ground like this, and then pointing toes to the ground. Your toes will be to the ground and your heel will be up. You can understand this while you are sitting on chair. So your toes will be like this and your heel will be up. It is not touching ground. Only this one is touching, and you are doing like this by pushing up and down your heel, and while your toe is touching the ground while you are seated on the chair at 90 degree angle. And this exercise will squeeze your blood, and in this way it get glucose directly from bloodstream, because that your soleus muscle is not having any stored glucose in the form of glycogen. So once lot of exercise is done means lot of energy is required, is lost in that exercise. So it will pull down lot of glucose from your mainstream of the body to do this exercise to meet the demand. And in this way, there will be reduction of glucose in your overall body. Number 7. So soleus push-ups down correctly and regularly will help anyone, including people with diabetes, to reduce their blood sugar effectively. It does not mean you stop your medication. Actually, this exercise is for management. It doesn't mean that whatever medicine is prescribed by your endocrinologist to regulate your blood sugar, there may be so many other conditions. Here I am talking on the basis of this soleus push-up exercise, so it will reduce sugar. If you are already taking blood sugar lowering medicines, please continue, and as per your doctor's consultation. This soleus push-up is just management to lower down the glucose in the blood. Actually, this exercise is very good and effective for those who are yet to be diabetic or those who are about to be diabetic, means pre-diabetic condition. It will take care a lot. But of course, those who are diabetic already after taking medication, but still it will help a lot to manage to regulate the sugar in their body. Note, this exercise is very beneficial for those people with a lazy and easygoing lifestyle. I call lazy and easygoing lifestyle means sedentary lifestyle. Everything is taking very easily. Lying down, lazy, no problem. All these conditions are there for them. Sitting on chair is the best exercise, and at any time, any moment, anywhere. Whether you are in aeroplane, whether you are in the office, whether you are sitting in the park, anywhere you can do, any moment. So that is the paper I discussed. So with this I will stop today, and in the next lecture I am going to discuss the second heart which is there in our calf muscle and how it plays the important role in our blood circulation. Once again, thank you very much for watching the lecture.